Hi, first grade. It's Miss Martin here. Today we're going to be doing, you should have just done Chapter 9, Lesson 4. And today, now we're going to continue on doing Chapter 9, Lesson 5. So there's a couple things that you're going to need first before we get started. You're going to need your vocabulary little booklet. And you're going to need these shapes, your hexagon shape, and some triangles, and of course you're going to need a pencil or something to write with. So go ahead and pause the video and then go ahead and get all that stuff and then hit play once you're ready to go. Okay, so first things first, before we even get started, we're going to put our name at the top of our paper. Make sure you write it so Miss Martin can see it and read it, and then I know it's yours, so put your name and number at the very top. And then next what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to be learning about composite shapes today. So first, I don't know about you, but I don't know what a composite shape is. So we're going to open up our vocabulary book to where it says lesson 9-5, to where it says composite shape. And then turn it. Okay, and a composite shape is two or more shapes that are put together to make a new shape. So a composite shape is two or more shapes put together to make one shape or to make a new shape. Okay, so they want us to go ahead and use this shape right here to go ahead and see how many of these shapes it takes to make a hexagon. Let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to go ahead and take our trapezoid shape. And if you had Miss Spencer in first grade, you know that this is a trapezoid because it looks just like a triangle, but the top is cut off. So we're going to go ahead and see, take your shapes with me and go ahead and try and see how many we can make, how many it takes to make a trapezoid. Or not a trapezoid, a hexagon. So there we go. I made my hexagon. And then now we're going to go ahead and see how many triangles it takes to make a trapezoid. So let's go ahead and try that. So line up your triangles as well. And if Miss Martin's going too fast for you, go ahead and pause the video and then hit play once you're ready to go. Okay, so yours should look a little bit like mine. Your shapes are a different color. Your trapezoids are green, but that's okay. So go ahead and make sure yours looks just like mine, and then if it's still not, if you're still having a hard time, go ahead and hit pause and then hit play again once you're ready to go. Okay, we're going to count and see how many shapes that took us to make our hexagon shape. So this is our hexagon. Looks the same like that one right there. So let's count and see how many trapezoids it took for us to make this. We have 1 and 2. It took us 2 trapezoids to make a hexagon. And now let's count how many triangles it took us to make a trapezoid. Let's say 1, 2, 3 triangles to make a hexagon. Oh, trapezoid. Sorry, Miss Martin's all over the place. So if we wanted to, we actually could use our triangles to try and make the hexagon. But I don't think you have enough triangles. Miss Martin doesn't have enough triangles either. But you could try and do that to see how many it would make. Or you could do 3 triangles and 1 trapezoid. See how that makes my hexagon shape? But that's not what we're doing today. I mean, it is, but that's not what we're focusing on. So go ahead and have 2 and 3 down and then flip it over. So you're on this page. And we already learned about composite shapes. We know what that means. And a composite shape is when you can put together shapes to make a new shape. So if I had my diamond piece right here and a triangle, I could put that one together to make a trapezoid, or you could put 3 triangles in there to make that. So what they want you to do is they want you to take these shapes and they want you to try and build a new shape out of that. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to write what they want you, hold on, pause. So what Miss Martin wants you to do is I want you to go ahead and take out all of your shapes out of your back. Take out your squares, your rectangles, all of your trapezoids, your diamonds. Go ahead and take those out right now and then hit play once you're ready to go. Miss Martin went and got all of her shapes real quick. So now they want you to use your shapes to create a pattern or you put it in the pattern to make that shape. So right here we have a rectangle shape and they want us to use a diamond piece. Those diamonds are a little bit bigger than our diamonds. So they have a diamond piece there, 2 squares, and a trapezoid to make this rectangle shape. So we're going to try and see what we can do to maybe get it to all fit in there. So boys and girls, this is all you have to do. You're just going to have to try and see. So I'm going to use 2 squares to fit it in there. And then they just want you to trace over what you did. So I used 2 squares to make my rectangle. So I'm just going to trace over them. Yours should look a little bit better because you actually have a rectangle shape. This one doesn't have one. Then they want you to circle the shapes that you used to create that pattern. Okay, so like let's look over here at number 2. They want us to use our squares, our triangles, our trapezoid, and our big. We don't have this big one, so you don't have to use that one. But let's see if we can go ahead and do this. Aha, there we go. So that's all you have to do is you just have to go ahead and play with your shapes to see if you can make it the bigger shape. And then you just have to outline it and then circle the shapes that you did. So for number 2, I just used my trapezoid and my triangle up at the top, like that. And then I'm going to circle trapezoid and my triangle, sorry. I'm going to circle that, and that's it. So now if we go to number 3, all they want you to do is to do that. Now down here for 5 and 6, they want you to come up with your own pattern to do it. So you're just going to draw your own pattern. Make sure you circle the shapes that you use so I know that you actually did it. And then you're going to go ahead and do 7 and 8, and that is it. So number 8, they want you to say how many halves does it take to make a circle. You don't have any halves, so you're going to have to try and find something or just guess and see how many. And you're not going to go ahead and do our hot problem today. Okay, that was it, boys and girls. That's a super easy lesson. If you are having issues doing this, if you are not understanding this, on Wednesday we're going to have a Zoom meeting at like noon. So you're able to log on and tell me, and I will help you with any of these worksheets that you are having issues with. So if you're having any issues with that, remember to log on at Zoom on Wednesday at noon, and I will help you with any math worksheets that you're struggling with. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow for math, and I want you to have a great day.